Week 20 of documenting my business journey until we hit £1 million in revenue. So if you're just joining, the past few months have been absolutely brutal. Our plan to hit 1 million in revenue was shattered when the business that we were going to purchase fell through. And because that business fell through, it left us in a pretty sticky situation. We've had to try and come up with some new ideas of how we get out of that and then how we move forward. So last week I mentioned the idea of going back to where it all began, which was actually theatre shows, bands, musicians, stand-up comedy. That is where I started. And last week we were toying with the idea of going back there as a new niche. And this week I think we're fully decided on that now. I shouldn't say I think, we are fully decided on that now. We've got some really good packages, some really good offers that we've put together, and things have actually started moving quicker than we would have expected. We're potentially filming some fairly well-known comedians, and it's looking really good. And it's mad because for the first time in a long time, I'm really excited about a potential new project. I was actually really excited just to send examples of our work and send the quotes and get in contact with the management, which for me this week's been a massive reminder that it should always be about enjoyment and not to discount like your just gut feelings. When we've had some businesses come to us or some clients and you've kind of had those red flags, I've still done it because we needed the money or you didn't want to say no to money, and those projects have always turned into a nightmare. Never enjoyed them. They've been a complete disaster and made my business way less fun to run. And I think the other thing that I've noticed this week is just how bizarre two completely different trajectories and paths that we've ended up on. One was going to be buying a garage and running an MOT station and fast tracking our way to the ultimate dream, which is our Affinity Racing, our motorsports brand, and, you know, doing everything that we want to do with that. And then in the space of less than literally a week or 2 or 3 weeks, we're now going back to where it all began, like 8 or 9 years ago for me. In fact, 15 years ago for me, like literally doing videos as a 15-year-old kid for bands and musicians, which is just mad to think that you don't know where the next 90 days is going to take you. And that's not a good thing in business, but that's where we've been. If you don't know what the next 90 days looks like, you're not going to know what the rest of your life looks like. And for a long, long time, I've not known what the next 90 days looks like. You know, I've got to different points in time, even just this year, where I'm like, right, this is the route we're going to go down. No, this is the route we're going to go down, and just being really indecisive. And that indecision I've really not liked. It's not a nice place to be. It took 8 years to get back here, and maybe now is the point where we start moving forward. I will continue to document, and I'll see you next week.